Don't let that phone wreck your home. So many times women want to find out, well, who's he talking to? What's he doing? Listen, if a man is a good provider and a good father, stop worrying about what he is doing. As my father once said, that if you go looking for trouble, you're going to find it. And then what you're going to do when you get a hold of it, take that extra time that you want to snoop and invest it in yourself. Go work out, work with your children, make your home a pleasant place for you to be and for your children to be. Listen, you cannot miss what you cannot measure. Stop going to look for trouble, because what you're going to do is you're going to give the keys to your kingdom to the outside woman. Let that cleanup woman stay out there. That's her job, to clean up the leftovers. But remember, what's on this phone can wreck your home. The choice is yours. Leave it alone.
Man, I already know. Hey, Miss Tariq, go ahead, rock out. I already know how this is about to go. Go ahead, Miss Tariq.
You muted.
Sorry about that. Okay, hey everybody. Okay, first of all, let's get one thing straight. I don't have a problem with a man feeling like he has the need to cheat. I don't have no problem with it, like real talk. But I just need you to be okay when I get my lick back. Because I'm getting my lick back. I'm getting my lick back. Y'all still can't hear? Can y'all hear me? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Listen, one thing about me, if you feel like you want to go out there and cheat, do your thing. But when I get my lick back, baby, I'm getting my lick back every single time. Let's get that understood. And on the opposite side, I don't got caught up like that before. I don't had my phone went through. You know what I mean? So, but no, seriously though, I think that with a lot of people, it's not even about the cheating per se, it's about the dishonesty in it. I don't think that as a woman, just because I'm staying at home, you're providing everything, you're paying the bills, and you just doing everything for me to be able to have a certain lifestyle, that I should be okay with you going out cheating on me. Like if that's something that you feel like you want to do, go ahead and let me know, because let's get one thing straight, and I'm being totally serious about this right here. Cheating is about more than just you going out and sleeping with somebody else, right? You got people out here, a story like you got people out here who literally are going out and starting whole relationships and starting whole families with other women, and then behind their wife's back, and then the other woman find out, or they lying or whatever. A woman, just a young girl who like 22, 23 years old, just went to the door, I can't remember what state it was, and shot the wife, who didn't even know her husband was cheating on her, because he had been lying to her about his wife and leaving her and stuff like that. My favorite genre of TV is true crime. Do y'all know how many true crime shows? Like if you got Discovery Plus, you can sit here and you can watch true crime shows all day long, where men have literally lied to these women about their relationship status, and been lying to their wives and lying to these young girls, and then these young girls or these women get so obsessed with these men, they literally go and kill these women, kill these men's wives, and stuff like that. So I mean, if you're gonna cheat, you're gonna cheat. But why not be honest about the shit? You know what I mean? I'm one of those people, I can deal with honesty. You know what I mean? And I think that I don't if me and you get together, and I understand that's the lifestyle that you live in, because I had a man ask me to be in a poly relationship before and stuff like that, and I'm like, okay, so tell me what you want this poly shit to be like, and he said like that, and I'm listening to him, and I'm like, okay, so it just sounds like you really just want to be able to have sleep with a bunch of women and have these women be okay with it. You
Right.
know what I mean? Because my thing is, if I'm gonna be in some poly shit, listen, why am I paying my own mortgage? Why am I paying my own car payment? Shit, why am I cleaning the house? Here, you need to have somebody over here doing that. So I need to be living I need to be living in the lap of luxury, like way up here. If you want me to settle for you, being with me and multiple women, that's just me. And then on the flip side, let's be honest, and I hate to put it out there like this. Do you know how many men go out here and sleep with other women behind their wife back and don't even use no type of protection? They
Yeah.
don't even use no condom. Like, come on, like, do you know how many men have tried to sleep with me on the first date without no protection? I
Yeah.
mean, it's happening. So my thing is, she can talk that shit all she want about, oh, if he paying the bills and all this. Okay, but what about the shit that that you can catch from your husband out here cheating on you that his money can't fix? Like, what about the life that you? What about him putting your life at risk, out here cheating on you with some girl who ain't wrapped too tight? You know what I mean? And then she come and take your life, and she come take you from your kids. You understand what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, to me, it's bigger than that. Yeah, you can sit up there and say what you don't know won't hurt you. Okay, but my thing is, what you don't know could also get you hurt. And I think it's time for us to start having the conversations about like I don't understand why you just can't be honest about the shit and what you want. You know what I mean? Like, if you really feel like you want to be out here, you want to be with another woman, all that different stuff, shit, what's wrong with you coming to let me know?
Let me because I'm gonna let Taro and Two Focus. I'm gonna let y'all speak, but I want to bring this up here because this is where we're gonna really have an open dialogue and have a more serious conversation. So yeah, Miss Tyree, I understand you saying that men should just be honest about what they want and this, that, and the third. But I was having a conversation like a couple weeks back, and a 41-year-old black man said that, the reason that men are cheating on their girlfriends, the reason that men are cheating on their wives, the reason that men are even having whole families, like you said, on their women, is because women really don't respect other women's relationships. Women have no problem sleeping with a man that they know is in a relationship. Women have no problem sleeping with a man that they know is married and has a family. So he said if women took the onus upon themselves and said that we're not going to give access or give access or give our men access to us that are in relationships or that are married and have families, then all of this wouldn't be going on. He even
Okay.
went as far as to say women have a preference of dealing with men that they know are in relationships.
Okay,
Let
so
me
my thing is, you want me to have more respect for you being in a relationship than you having respect for you being in a relationship. And let's be honest, most of this times, you rarely found a man. I'm telling you, I done been out here on my own like since 18 years old. You rarely have a man who sit up there and come and tell you, hey, just to let you know, I'm in a marriage, I'm happy, I ain't leaving my wife, but I want to doggone get some of that, and you be cool with it. That's not happening. You got these men out here, and you forget just so y'all know, I'm prior military. So I done been all over the world and been stationed with men by the thousands for 20 plus years. I done seen it all. Trust me. They out here lying about, oh, how they ain't happy. They lying, taking their wedding ring off, talking about they ain't married. You can ask a man. I ask a man, hey, do you have somebody who's waiting on you? Are you married? Are you in a relationship? Do you have anybody who think that you belong to them? I'll ask a man all that. They'll be sitting like, no, 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 no. Swear to God, they single. Whole time they got somebody waiting on them. So the thing is, no, I don't think that women are just seeking out. You got some women, but for the most part, these men just out here, they not keeping it 100. They not keeping it a stack.
well,
They
Miss
out here,
Tyree,
yeah.
I don't know of any, like, escorting is a real business in America, right? I don't know if male escorting is really a thing. I know that there's male strippers. Mistresses. That is a real thing in our country. I don't know of men being mistresses to women. So I just think I don't know. Let me just play. I know. I'm sorry, guys. Give me 1 minute. I want to
You
play
need
what
to
he
keep
said
living.
so y'all
You
can
need
hear
to
out
keep
of his
living.
mouth. Let me play what he said.
Guess who is out there not giving a shit, having a high body count? Y'all women. So y'all are out there for him to go cheat with. Y'all create that space for those men to go cheat with. So we don't give a shit. We don't care. Go have your hot girl summers and everything else, and for all y'all women out here that don't honor the sanctity of marriage, that are sleeping with all of these married men and all of this shit, y'all are the main reasons why men cheat is because you allow them quarters to do so. A man can't just sit up there and cheat with himself. It has to be a woman involved if he's a heterosexual man. So there's a woman out there with his fucking sandwich willing to give him some motherfucking pussy. And that's just all that shit is. Facts. So I get it. Men need to have self-control and not go out and cheat. But if it wasn't a woman out there willing to open up her legs to a married man, then it wouldn't be a lot. And a lot of men would be like, well, women have said that they are sexually liberated, but they don't fuck married men.
Okay.
They fuck men in relationships.
Okay,
that is their rule, period. Women have said that. They stood on that because they're not going to ruin another woman's relationship.
What you got to say to that, Ms. Tyree?
But my thing is this right here. So here's my thing. Where is the onus on the man? Because my thing is, you're talking about the woman, woman. But the thing is, here's my thing right here. You mean to tell me that for the most part, women are just going up to all these married men saying, hey, I want to have sex? Like, let's be honest. And that, ooh, Lord, this
what he had to say about that. This what he had to say about that.
If a man wants to cheat, and he's a heterosexual man, has to be a woman that allows him to do it.
I agree with that, but I don't think
so what about all these men?
As much as they want to be sexually liberated and not want to say anybody has control over them, then one thing that women would do unanimously is say, I'm not going to sleep with a man in a relationship or a man that's married. We all as women agree that we will not do that. But I've been in lives where it's been a boxes full of women and the only thing they talk about is how they sleep with married men only.
That's disgusting.
They only go after and pursue married men.
I hate to say
That's y'all women doing that. You will never go into a live. You'll never go into a live and hear a bunch of men talking about, I'm only going to pursue married women. You'll never.
And what you got to say to that? Because they say they know when they know when they're with a man that is either in a relationship or a man that is married and got a family. There's just less accountability on their part, so it's easy. They're easier to deal with than a man that just don't have a situation at all. So what do you have to say to that, Ms. Tyree?
I have to say that this whole thing, first of all, it's not just going on in the United States. This has been going on globally, all over the world for centuries, right? For centuries. It's been going on for centuries. Let's talk about that. But yes, there are women who actually prefer to only date married men. That's a preference. Just like there's men who only prefer to date married men. Like, we just can't put this on women. He keep on talking about heterosexual. But the thing is, you can't say, oh well, if women are not willing to let this man cheat, then then he wouldn't be cheating. And this whole thing, somebody said home wreckers. I don't agree with the whole thing of somebody wrecking your home. How can somebody from the outside wreck your home more than the person who's living in the house with you? Because my thing is, who gave this woman on the outside access to your home to be able to ruin? But
She
I'm
did.
saying again,
She
but
did.
what I'm saying, no, he did.
She did.
Who was she?
She the one that gave that man. She the one that she knew that man was in whatever situation he was in, and she still because she's like,
Listen,
I'm having the accountability
listen.
to him.
Let me tell you something. And I don't know if anybody on here ever heard this, or probably y'all have. Let me tell you something. Two things. If you gonna fuck up. right? What does that mean? You never fuck with nobody, put your shit on the line for anybody who has something more to lose than you. So most of the time when women are dealing with married men, most of these women who are dealing with married men are married in relationships and they got just as much to lose as he does. You know why? It provides security. Let's talk about it. Because I done seen plenty of people who go on deployment and find somebody else who married to hook up with because they already know, okay, you know I'm married. You know I'm married. We gonna do this 9-month deployment together. And then when you go home, you gonna go home to your wife and I'm gonna go home to my husband. Like this shit been going on for centuries. Centuries. Most of the time, like I said, when people fuck, always fuck up. Don't never fuck down. You always fuck up, and then you only fuck with somebody who got as much to lose as you do. So my thing is the only way I am going to fuck a motherfucker who's married if I'm married is because shit, I ain't gotta worry about him wearing his mouth. He ain't gotta worry about me wearing my mouth. Shit, I'm safe. He's safe. Like let's really get into the game. Let's really get into the game and the whole thing. Yes, there are women out here seeking men who are married, but trust and believe me, a lot of people prefer married men because shit, they not trying to fuck up their shit. They ain't trying to fuck up their household. I'm being honest. Because guess
When
what?
you put it like that, when you put
Most
it
of the
like
time,
that, I can understand.
shit, most of the time when I was on active duty, I would tell these sailors, because I'm a real one. I tell these sailors, listen, y'all always want to talk about y'all wives and shit like that. You want to complain about y'all wife. And I told this one guy, I said, it ain't gonna be your wife who fuck over you. It's gonna be these hoes. Right? Because most of the time if you married and you got a wife and you got a certain level of you know, status and success and shit, your wife ain't gonna sit up there and come on your job and fuck your shit up. It always was these hoes. It always was the hoes. Cause one thing I said, when you dealing with somebody who married, shit, what else does that give you? That give you leverage. Right? That give you leverage. That's all I'm saying. But to sit up there and blame it all on women, talking about women give access and all this different stuff, let me tell you something. I done seen, anyway, I'm going to go ahead on and stop talking because I don't want to break no codes and stuff like that because we do got a certain code, that we stick to, when we on military, just some shit we can't tell everything. But all I'm saying is that the civilian world ain't no different than the military world. Like this shit this stuff ain't just started. This ain't just started. But this whole thing about not checking his phone and wreck your home, yeah, that shit used to be cool back in the day. She got that old school mentality. She got that mentality where, where women just didn't say too much. But hell, my damn grandma, she was a stay-at-home wife, and guess what? They didn't even have stay home. They didn't even have cell phones back then, back in the 60s and the 70s, hell, in the 80s and shit like that. Back when my grandfather was doing dirt. But guess what? When she found out, she showed up, and guess what? She pulled up.
Okay, she may have been able to pull up, but when your grandfather passed and all of y'all was at the funeral and Erica and Jasmine was there with all their kids that they had by your grandfather, she couldn't do nothing about that.
Oh no,
At least
my grandfather was a man. Now one thing about it, my grandfather was a man. He took care of his outside child. My grandma, she didn't actually like raise up my grandfather's outside child, but hell, my grandmother and my uncles and my mom, and hell, even now, that's my auntie. She was a part of the family. We've known about my grandfather's outside child since she was born.
But I'm just saying, Miss Tyree, they used to be having. Well, I mean, people still having families outside of their women today, but I mean, the woman is more so. The woman has more access to be able to catch on to things quicker and maybe even prevent things if she cares that much. Versus back then, because back then, people really there are a lot of times back then where people wasn't even finding out about the other family until the damn funeral.
I
right?
call bullshit. Now, one
Okay.
thing I can tell you, I call bull BS on this. Let me tell you something. A woman always knows. You always know. I don't care. Nobody talking about, oh, your instincts. Let me tell you something. You always trust your instincts. Hey, I'm gonna tell you something, because it's a lot of stuff you don't know. My grandma told me that she caught that because they had two phones, one in the bedroom and one in the front room. She picked the phone up. My granddaddy was bold enough to be granddaddy. I'm sorry for telling you business. I got his picture over there on my altar, but I'm like, she said she picked the phone up. Oh, he was in the damn bedroom, closed up on the phone with his side bitch. My grandma said she went in the garage and got her an ex, baby. And she tried to open, she said she went to the door. She tried to open the door first. And my granddaddy didn't open the door. She said she went to the garage and got her ex, and she chopped a damn hole through that damn door. And while she was chopping that doggone door down, he was trying to climb out the window in his drawers.
So
I don't.
the man was over there. The man was over there, having phone sex with Jasmine, and here come your grandma trying to interrupt the session.
Chop the dough down. And she also told me another story. She said he had done planned to go to the movies with his side with another side chick. Could have been the same one. I don't know. While she was giving the kids a bath. But back then, women really couldn't drive and stuff like that. So he went to the movies with his side chick. My grandma finished giving the kids a bath and stuff like that. She said she had her friend drive her to the movies, and she said she stood in the lobby, and when both of them walked out of the
Oh,
movies, she
Lord.
was standing there, and she said that the woman went one way, like she didn't see my grandma, and my granddaddy went and got his ass in that car, and he went home. So all this talking about this generation when people think that women back in the day, no, no. Now you know what? But I done been around some women who done crept too though. He talking about
Miss
some
Hurry, please,
he should have
please
turned
stay
his
on.
location off. This was before cell phones was even invented. This is back when they still had the rotary dial phones I'm talking about. I
And the
mean, my
pages.
grandma, she's 70, she almost 80 years old. You know what I mean? This was back before I was even born. I'm 42 years old. This happened before I was even on the earth, but my grandma told me that she handled her damn business. She just didn't put up with the mess. All right then. But let me go ahead and let somebody else talk.
Yeah, go. No, I want you to stay on here though. Just mute up. I want you to stay on here.